All right, so today's message is you have a choice. Please people or please God. Galatians 1 and 10. Obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. I was talking about, I'm a teacher on this one day too, probably Bible study. Everybody is not qualified to give you advice. Sometimes, there's some people we go to for things, and they may be able to give us advice on that, and there's some things that they're not. It talks about bad company corrupts good morals. Matthew 15 and 14 says, leave them, they are blind guys. If the blind lead the blind, both will fall into a pit or a ditch. I think Jesus has a funny sense of humor. Isaiah 9 and 16, for those who guide these people are leading them astray, and those who are guided by them are brought to confusion. 1 Corinthians 14 and 33, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. There's a lot of times that, there's things in life that there's decisions that God may be saying that we need to make, or, that we may do. And some people totally may be not in agreement with this, but that's okay. We have to understand that, everybody doesn't have our best interests at heart. And there are some people that may do, but they just might not be qualified to give us advice. I remember somebody was, talking to me about, and God was telling me to do something, and they was just like totally opposite, like, oh man, you shouldn't even listen to God. And I'm just like, you know what, but that's just their belief or whatever they, and they are, I just pray for them. But I didn't get upset with them, because that's just where they are. But there comes a time, 1 John 4 and 1, it says, dear friends, do not believe everyone who claims to speak by the Spirit. You must test them to see if the Spirit they have comes from God, for there are many false prophets in the world. And one thing I tell people, this many right people, the wrong people look like right people until exposed by time. And there's a difference between listening to people and listening to God through people. God will always give confirmation. We have to be careful who we listen to, and just like even on Facebook with following, and Twitter and all these other social medias, I mean, we can see, saying what they're posting and everything like that. And, if that's somebody we should listen to, sometimes somebody might have 15,000 likes on it or whatever like that, or comments. That doesn't mean it's something that we should follow or we should, believe in. You just definitely got to be careful and see. But, you have to be okay with the decision that you make. And, the best one, I mean, you have your best interest at heart. And that's why, we have God to help us. That's why it says test the spirits to see if they're God or not. So hopefully you caught that. And by pleasing God, you're going to please the right people. Sometimes we really look for people to give us, acknowledgement or whatever like that. And that's not all we should be doing. Looking up to man, we should be looking up to God. Hope you caught that. Love y'all. God bless.